me start off by saying some truth here. I analyze my character. I take myself into account whenever I'm making any sort of decisions, and I think all of us were responsible for personal development. We have to be better. We have to get better. That's just the way life is. Things get better over time, correct? So we should be the same way. We know of people that will forever spend a lifetime struggling to stay the same. And that's something that I am avoiding. I have this sort of compunction just to be able to realize all of my life's dreams. And that starts with thinking. That starts with actually doing. And for the last couple of days, I've been obsessing over this one question. And that question is very simple. Am I living up to my fullest potential? I want you to think about that. I'll give you 3 seconds. The answer is no, right? So I've been sort of sitting back, writing things down, and trying to find this sort of clarity, this sort of mindset where I know specifically what it is that I want to do with my life. And with this clarity comes setting goals and thinking about how you basically sort of get there. How do you realize whatever is in your head? How do you make it into a reality? And you start sort of slowing down. You start looking at the end goal, right? If you talk to any single person that has some sort of aspiration for the future, they're motivated to be better, they want to get to some sort of finish line, be able to realize their dreams, whatever the case may be, this is what I'm trying to say. Whenever you have those live conversations with any single person that you're sitting with, they will always tell you where they want to be, what they want to achieve, where they want to get to. And that's the end goal, right? But when it comes down to a lot of that, most of us, we don't know how to even take the first initial step. So I started looking at my dreams and I started thinking, like, sometimes we put money ahead of everything else. If we don't make a certain amount of money, I'm not doing that. I'm stopping because it's a waste of time. It's not going to generate money. Again, this is not, let me give a disclaimer here. This is not to try to convince people that are money people about this philosophical point of view. If you're a money person, you're not going to listen to anything I got to say. Whatever. Good luck to you. But I started thinking, we always have this end goal in mind, right? And we always try to do whatever it is, or our actions try to basically guide us into, or guide us, let me say that, into actions, right? So if you know that you want to become a millionaire, you want to become an entrepreneur, you want to have a successful company, in your mind, you already are telling yourself that every single day, no matter what, you got to get up, you got to work. And sometimes this hustle culture blinds us. So I started looking at my goals and thinking with this question in mind, am I living up to my fullest potential? So when I was thinking about my goals, I started stripping them away, like stripping the monetary value, stripping the accolades, the recognition, stripping everything that deals with feeling good, all the feel good stuff. And I started looking at the reality that comes with setting a new path, or charting a new path in your life. When you have a goal, you have to start thinking about the process, not progress, the process. Because progress can be a 1-day thing, a 1-year thing, a 10-year thing, a 40-year thing. We just don't know, right? But the process, what does that process look like day in, day out? Week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. What does the process look like? So I started looking at things that we do every single day. You wake up, hopefully you brush your teeth, you take a shower, you get dressed. And it's always in that same order. Or you take a shower or a bath the night before, you have your clothes laid out, You wake up, you brush your teeth, you have breakfast, whatever. You're out the door to get your day started, right? These routines basically are routines that we basically do every single day, that they're just concrete as anything else. So when it came down to my goals, I started thinking like, what is it that I have to do every single day? What is it that I need to do as far as the processes are concerned? And really disregard progress, because progress is very blinding. We do one single thing one day and we already are expecting progress. Progress leads to results, right? And we already have this mind that, all right, I invested all this time, where are the results? And sometimes it doesn't work like that. Then the next thing is that all of us, we want to be happy. Happiness is so blinding. Let me say it like this. It's like the dangling carrot in front of a horse. The horse, no matter how fast or how slow it goes, it's never going to reach the carrot, right? So that's the same thing with happiness. It's so elusive. We want to be happy. 9 times out of 10, everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to have a smile. Everybody wants to feel good. You all deserve that. That is a goal. That is the end goal, right? But when you're doing things that are difficult, when you're doing things that are a lot different from what you usually do, it's not happy. It's not positive. It's tiring. It's draining. You're demotivated. Your motivation is out the door. But the one magical thing happens when you subtract happiness from what you got to do. When you are not chasing happiness, when you're just chasing the process, things start becoming very clear. And that clarity is what gives you sort of direction toward your goal. That's where I've been. I am in this new space of unlearning who I am, of traveling a lot more, being a lot more open-minded, meeting new people, creating new friendships, not procrastinating as much as I think I do, but eliminating procrastination. And the best one is what I've said before, departing from the comfort zone. I don't want to be comfortable in my life. Comfort breeds complacency. I don't ever want to be complacent with anything that I ever achieve. Because again, with this question, am I basically living to my fullest potential? Am I being the person that I can actually be at my fullest potential? That answer requires nothing that is safe. It requires nothing that is comfortable. It requires nothing that is happy. It requires a lot of discipline, focused work. And again, where am I going with this? I know exactly where I am going with this. I know exactly how I need to realize my fullest potential with who I am. And this is a question about time. I cannot control time. I have no power over time. But the good thing about it is that I know what I need to do with the time that's given to me. It's a matter of either making it or not making it. Time amplifies or magnifies the difference between failure and success. And like everybody else, I want to be successful. And one thing that I started taking into account is, what are the ingredients for success? If I can sit down and put them together, what is the formula for success? I wrote it down and I put it in my phone. Success takes effort, focus, failure, passion, discipline, and consistency. All 6 of those traits are required. If you want to be successful, you cannot lack one. You have to be all in or nothing at all. So I'm all in. This question is driving me. Am I living to my fullest potential? Every single day, every single morning, every single second, I am asking myself that question with every single interaction, whatever it is. That's the question that's on my mind. That's the question that's bothering me. And I'm telling you, ask yourself, be honest with you. Do you want to be successful? If the answer is yes, ask yourself the question, are you living to your fullest potential? If the answer is no, you know who can change it? Yep. You.